Mist or something? All right, we need to be looking for backup plans. Let's actually go to Copper Lake's page and see what people are saying. All right, is the that the funny tench is rare, right? Oh, is it not rare? Does it not count as rare? I run a 1 bar sork. It's fun as I can solo most content. Wait, Casimir, you might move to China this year? Like in real life? Um all right, so like I know these are rare. Oh, this doesn't show something if it's rare or not. How do you see doesn't show the rareness either. Yeah, that's right, Dan. It's cool that it works that way that you can just go ESO plus and like do whatever things you want to do while you have ESO plus, and then you still get to keep the benefits that you gained while doing ESO plus. You keep hearing the party is there. Which party? Which party? All right, I'm not seeing. That is weird. I'm not seeing a ton of info. Let me go to Dark Hues info. See if anybody's posted something here. It is 4 in the morning. Maybe we'll catch a couple fish first thing in the early. Huh. Thing about this one. All right. So what about amber? Are rare fish coming out of amber? Wait, what did Boom just say? You can go to what and see the rarities? So you're interested in tech? That's awesome. Pokemon drifting and rare carp fishing. All right, it does look like and red starvis are occasionally coming out at amber, but I don't know if we want to count on that. Why is no one saying the spot, by the way? Oh, it's okay. I see. It's down there at that. Is it 162? It's that spot. They're using mussels. Looks like down there in the corner of amber, occasionally catching red starvis or ghost carp, I guess. RF4 stats shows you fishes per map and rarity. Okay. RF4records.com. Okay. That it shows you rarity, you're saying? So if I go to copper, fish, say rarity. Yeah, I got you, normal fin. Thank you. Or RF4 stats. RF4 stats, not a. Oh, I see. If I go to locations and then copper, 22 kinds of fish. Oh, there's the little sticker for rarity. Okay, got it. Go into trophy section, you can see rarity. Oh, interesting. Okay. Trophy section. Because this is Blunty's site, right? Oh, I gotta take this. Yeah, sorry about that. Trying to get my annual eye exam scheduled while I have time. Oh, we are getting a nibble, huh? Uh, Pagny991, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Yo, McCugan, 25 months. Thank you so much. So glad you're able to catch a stream. And Norbertus86. I don't know why I'm struggling with your name today, but thank you for the follow. Okay. It's 8 in the morning, and we've literally been here for a while, and we've caught one fish. So it looks like, according to, what is this, RF4 stats? It looks like 4744 is a spot. 4744, like, is that close to here? It's gotta be, right? So that would be right here. Y'all know what the clip would be at 4744? Typically? Is that like a 30 clip or something? So there are like funny tench coming out, but that does not have rarity. That's crazy that those K tench are not rare. Because believe me, they are rare. 1719 back in the day? Okay. I might try moving over to here. At least we have some intel that that spot is working. This one seems to be pretty dead. We'll try that one for a couple minutes, and then if not, we'll just move on to something else. We'll go maybe do catch some old bird carp or something if we need those for a challenge. All right, so 4744. Now for copper, we are using, I mean, we wouldn't expect to have like a great bite rate on these setups, but we also don't want to sit here forever. We'll just try it for a bit, and then we'll move on to something more exciting. Let's see. What do we need at, okay, at bear? Oh, 8 species from porridge or dough. Okay, I mean, that could be interesting. 8 species from porridge or dough. 55.31 looks like it's working really well. Now people are using cranberry. I mean, there's so many grass carp there. We could do that for sure. Well, I like that we're at least getting a nibble here. Kind of encouraging. Yeah, everything is raspberry at Bear right now, isn't it? All right, that is a common carp, but it is a carp. Yeah, we need to pay attention. If line 2 doesn't get any activity, then we probably ought to switch to cocoa and fruits. Looks like cocoa and fruits is the better option right now. So let's see, what were we just talking about? Bear? Such a bear. Oh, let's see what the... Oh, it's this one. So that's 3-3. Three. All right. So they're saying 44.55, 44.51, and then 54.23. That's weird. And they're using pearl barley, honey dough, mostly pearl barley and honey dough. Okay. Well, at least that's some direction. That's some possibility. All right, let's put on the right bait on this one. At least give us a little better chance. All right, let's see. Yo, Chebby Filter. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate that. Really appreciate your support. Thank you. I love it. Somebody just made a comment on my um, video on um, Path of Exile 2, and they're like, crafting is so fun in this game, and I'm like, yeah. And then I looked at their name, and it was like Ohio Catfishing. I'm like, yeah, RF4 people, yeah. All right. You're playing PoE2 right now, grinding that out. Yo, what build are you playing, McHugan? I'm having a good time. I'm only like level 13 or 14, but I'm having a good time on a contagion, um, ED contagion witch build. Like, you know, the one that pretty well known, but it's fun. Ice tipped Twister Spirit Walker. Okay, haven't even heard of that. That's amazing. All right, here's our first rare, by the way. All right. It's cool when something actually works. Actually works, you know? Okay, that sounds fun, McHugan. That sounds like a cool one. All right. So we added Point Galaxy. And
In other news, Georgia resident.
this is now live. Oh, crap. Why didn't that work? Click on the wrong thing? All right, now it worked. Sweet. Okay. I don't know if y'all have any interest in this at all, but um, McHugan said it's super clunky, a lot of setup before execution. Gotcha. If you want to see, so a video released today on my YouTube channel, and the sequel, the part two, and the final part will release tomorrow. It's basically just me reorganizing all of my board game shelves, which is insane. If you have any interest at all, or just want to see what the shelves like look like, sort of the before and then after, this is part one, and then part two will release tomorrow. Yo, I need to turn the volume down on these things. So once you get it set up, McCugan, is it fun? Yeah, that's one thing that's really nice about the build that I'm playing is it's not difficult for me to get it set up. Do you know what I mean? Like it was so easy to get the build started even from a low level. So I appreciate that about it. It's crazy for leveling. Okay, cool. That's cool. All right, so next one is going to be Propolis. We'll do that one today. Film that one later today. Okay. I think that's it. I might go monkey build for the Spirit Walker. Got to fix some chaos res and then I'll see, but I'm struggling a bit now. Interesting. Excuse me. Could not get to the mute button in time. What's up, Cubat? Yeah, I've only gotten one rare. I'll probably we're gonna bounce off. We're gonna go try catch some fish on Old Berg on like honey doe and um pearl barley and stuff. Thank you for the heads up though. Thank you for the bless you as well, Pat. I appreciate that. So I guess we'll just use probably Fortuna Carp. Let's go to like 4. And again, I think honey doe is going to be the way to go. And then we'll do 1 pearl barley. Question is, what are we doing? Do loop rig on 2 of them. Okay, I guess we don't want 33. Pearl barley is a porridge or a dough, right? Porridge or dough? Yo, Fern99, so good for you to say the kind words. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. Are y'all suggesting that Pearl Barley does not work for stage 3, task 3? Is that what y'all are trying to tell me? It's a grain. It literally... Alright. Y'all must be right and I must be wrong. But it's one of those situations where I gotta see it to believe it. I got to see it to believe it. Oh, interesting. So it's harder on your alt than it was your main. I guess that makes sense on some level, but you're saying it's also a different region. Huh. Rice and grain is also not dough. Okay. Okay, so I had this weird like thought recently about I kind of want to try The Sims 4. I haven't played a Sims game, I don't know, since probably Sims 2 or 3 I might have tried. I've never played Sims a lot, but it's always kind of an interesting idea. And then I was like, oh, you know what would be so cool is sort of like a life sim game where it's all about your character is a fisherman. And so like you're trying to balance all the life stuff and then create opportunities for your little whatever it would be, I guess not the sim, something else, to go like on these fishing trips. And then you kind of, you know, you're not directly controlling him, but you're making suggestions. And man, that would be the perfect life sim game to play like at the same time as you're playing RF4 to kind of have both going at the same time. Okay, there's another one, but it's the same one. So we're definitely catching Kohaku here. You don't want to do real life time management? You don't like my game idea? Hey, wait, I told you yesterday, right? About I'm going to fish all day Thursday? I told you about my big fishing trip, right? Is there any chance you can help me with some leeches? Leeches. Leeches. Well, how many do I have? I think leeches are actually something that I was low on. Oh, I've got 467. That's not too bad. I'll send you a couple. Let's see. Red Lion DX. Red Lion DX. Sure enough, level 27. Leeches. Leeches. That's not how I do it. And item. Invite for trade. I will trade you leeches for, oh, I'm not spelling right. For what will I trade you leeches for? I will trade you leeches for, I don't know, boilies. Bingo! I'm trying to get away from that when I'm gaming. Okay, okay. So the game is not for you, Kugan. Oh, egg dough. Leeches for egg dough? Come on now. You're welcome. I thought it was a good idea. I thought I was on to something. It's a dough at least? Come on now. Come on now. What are you going to do when I go fish with Pearl Barley and get credit for that task? How are you going to respond to that situation? All right. Report to leave. Hey, Levo, something's not working right in your game. You're trying the golden tinch task. It's not been fun. Yeah, that's the thing for me this year is the challenges aren't fun, and so I'm just like I'm not sweating it. And I don't know why they're not fun. I think it's just because like they came out at a time when I wasn't super into the game. Like I've not been dying to fish all the time recently, and so it's just like the timing wasn't great. So I sort of this morning when I woke up and I was like, oh man, am I gonna do more challenges today? And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna look and see for now, because it could always change over the next few days, but for now, I'm just gonna look and see what looks like a fun challenge, and I'm just gonna work on that. I'm not gonna sweat the long game. That'll be hilarious after my report that they changed item description of pearl barley to include the words, "This is also a doe." Yeah, that's right, McHugan. For some reason, I have that in my mind. Like, I want to see what they're going to do next. I really want to see what they're going to do next. And yesterday on my Steam, which I don't play RF4 through Steam, but I still get RF4 updates on Steam because I've downloaded it before and played through it back in the day on Steam as well. And it was like an old update. It was like server restart and game update for 6 hours, but it was like from May 22nd. It's not even their most recent update, but for some reason Steam announced that. And I was like, wait, what? Could this be? And then I saw the date and I was like, oh, never mind. I thought they were like gonna sneak something in on us. The sack tasks were less tedious. Well, yeah, that was this patch. That's correct. Well, for me, Dan, probably the thing that is holding me back a little bit from getting more into it is like, other than having another version of this lamp, none of these rewards actually mean much to me because I have them all. The only thing that's different is like you could get the 9-year, but these are pretty much the same rewards. And for me, I've gotten them a couple times now, so it's like, okay, that just doesn't motivate the same way. Yeah, they're pretty much the same as last year, except for skins, yeah. Hey, nice fish, Shoddy. One more trophy to go. Good job. We need to sit in our New York chair. It's raining hard. Dude, that was crazy. The first year they came out with that float fishing for sacks at Mosquito, and we started to realize, like, we started to hear a rumor that there was a really low chance that you could get something really expensive and special. And then you see the first screenshot and you're like, wait, is that real, or has someone just like doctored it? And then I remember like going to somebody's house that supposedly had won it and like seeing the blue Venga in person and just being like, okay, I guess this is legit. Rarest item in the game? Yeah, probably. Or at least one of them. There might be some really expensive things that nobody ever gets because they're not that good or something that could also be pretty rare. But yeah, I mean, that's got to be something like that's got to be at the top of the list. All right, are these rare? The mirror's not. The other ones are, right? But I mean, I'm kind of wonder like, okay, if the Dink's mirror is there, maybe a linear or a leather will be there too. Probably possible. Yeah, that's another good point, McCugan. Time of year wise, it is a little more challenging. Spending a lot more time outside and just having a lot more fun stuff going on instead of like the dead of winter, especially according to where you live. Don't y'all think the K tent should be rare? I know it should, maybe not very rare because you do catch them like if in a good spot you might get one an hour or something, or a couple an hour, but regular rare, I think that could be legit. Is that right? Extreme snow and now rain for 2 weeks. Great start to the summer. It's been, at least last couple days, it's been a slightly cooler where I am. And we did have a week and a half or so of like almost constant rain. Yo, what's up, physicians? Going good. Yeah, we're just chilling. We're doing a little fishing before we go play some other stuff. Working on only the fun challenges. We refuse to do the not fun challenges today. They seem targetable. I don't have a problem getting an active spot. Yeah, that's true. Does that disqualify them from rare status in your mind? What's up, Odin? It would be so cool if we get just like one more random. I haven't logged in ages. Are the rewards good this time? The rewards are really almost the exact same as last anniversary, just a couple different skins. Like for example, the lamp is orange instead of red or green or whatever. Weebrick says, my summer vacation time has come, makes it hard to avoid doing RF4 challenges. Yeah, that's true too. Yo, what's up, Blunty? Oh, that's fair. Welcome to the stream. IPFF Food, Russian Fishing 4, not 3, but 4. Have you played Russian Fishing 3 as well? Those prices are getting a bit lazy. Prizes, is that what you mean? I miss the presents that you had to fish up. Would be nice to see something like that again. They can put silver vouchers instead of items. Yo, so I mean, I think that it would be reasonable for one of the challenges to be to catch 3 presents at Mosquito. Like they could still bring that back for a part of the challenges. I don't want them to revert to that being the entire thing. Just because I'm not into it this year. And just because they like didn't do different prizes this year doesn't mean that I want to go back to exclusively doing fishing up presents out of mosquito float fishing. That was like talking about monotonous. Like there's zero chance I would do that right now. Not being that into it and doing something that monotonous, like it just wouldn't happen. For me, at least. I just think it's, I mean, you could see challenges as like, in some ways, the challenges are not for me. Like, I've already got all this stuff, but there are new players who have started playing in the last year or two, um, you know, that haven't experienced the challenges as much and don't have some of this gear or whatever. And so it's like a much bigger deal. I do wish personally, if there was going to be something like this at this point, if you gave me like bottom fishing or feeder fishing specific challenges, I'd probably be more into grinding through those. But when I'm like kind of at arm's length with wanting to play the game anyway, I'm just not going to go do a ton of float fishing, and then just like weird spin fishing and stuff. Like I'll do it a little bit, but but if it was more like flexibility like that, I would be more into it. Hey, Cassavere. Rats on the perch. And that was ultralight rod? Woo. So cool. Yeah, that's right, Fern. If you can no life it, you can do a little faster these days. You're waiting for fly fishing? I'm going fly fishing Thursday, physician. No one seems to care, but I'm going fly fishing in real life to fish for carp on Thursday. I only do them for the 3 days premium. Oh, that's a good point. Getting that premium is nice. Referring to guy not getting count for second gudgeon. Fly fishing for carp. I don't know I don't know many details, but we're going with a guy that says it works great. Thank you, Tweeberg. Appreciate that. Crazy fun. Cool. The guy's going to take my son and I right to the spots to do it, and we'll see what happens. I think we should probably go ahead and move to Bear after another like maybe in-game hour or so. It's going to get slow overnight. We want to like move spots during the slowness, I think. Bait bugs off the surface. That's exactly right, McCugan. That's what we're doing. There's specific flies, he says, that if we use, the carp will eat because they look like the bugs they eat off the surface. If that fails, cast out a dog biscuit. There you go. Why do they like dog biscuits so much? Can even catch them with handheld rigs. Bit of floating bait. Very cool. They like them because they stink. Those bottom feeders. Protein cake. It's great. Why do carp love sweet corn? All right. Well, we got one rare. Looks like nothing. Doesn't look like anything in their home, but yet they love the stuff. Grass carp here really like fermented sweet corn, which smells disgusting. That does sound gross. Grass carp seem to love anything organic. They'll just be pulling iris leaves into the water when the water is high. Really? That's so interesting. Hey, we even made a little silver. That's crazy. Oh, wait. What kind of, what kind of PVA would y'all use? Like, I know raspberry's been going off, but we're using natural baits. What kind of PVA would y'all throw on there? We're just trying to catch random stuff, you know? We could do raspberry stuff since that's been going so well, but... You wouldn't do any PVA? Man, what are y'all saying? Be a man. They don't use sight much, more taste and feel. That's why boilies work too, but in stocked waters, they often get fed that stuff all the time anyway. All right, which spot do we want to try first? 4451. Easy way. It will be fun, I said. How small? I'm using 4s right now. Pretty sure. 20s? 12s and 16s? I guess I was hoping that I might accidentally catch one of the 5-kilo fish at the same time, but it sounds like y'all are wanting to just like get the bite rate going. Makes sense. Isn't this like usually a 20 or 21 clip or something like that? Probably what would work right now. You want bleak and bream and stuff also? Yo, what's up, Ramathor? I guess this is a good time to catch a bream. Although, not like we've never caught a bream on a large one hook. Just need to fish to finish premium. Nice! That's awesome, Ramathor. Two fish, gotcha. Two fish as in the number 2. Get our New York chair back out. How to do English. Pea porridge for Ide and Barble. Well, first we got to make sure that pearl barley's working. New York chair. Yes, the New York chair. Yep, here we go. Pearl barley. All right, y'all ready? You ready, Cassavere, McCugan, whoever else is doubting? Here we go. Boom. Boom. 8 different species, porridge or dough, pearl barley. Get that email to Levo going there, Cassavere. And 14 pieces of fish using Bear Lake bottom tackle. You said stupid game. Ramblethor said, I knew. Yes, but you weren't here for the great debate. You were not here when no one was buying it. But I have master's degree. Hey, there's our bream. We really should throw pea porridge. And then we'll throw a cornmeal as well. But regardless of what pearl barley actually is, it does call it a porridge or dough in game. So it would be very inconsistent if that didn't work for the challenge that calls for a porridge or a dough. Now, you may disagree that pearl barley in real life should be considered a porridge or a dough, but I get that. Russians. What about wheat seeds? I mean, I don't know. What are they called? Nope, they're natural. They are not a porridge or a dough. Can you look stuff up by natural? No, it's just stuff that has natural in the name. That would be cool if we could look it up by... We learned something today. There you go. Hey, it's a gibble. See how nice pearl barley is treating us? Vodka is porridge. Okay. Okay. We do have the common carp, but hopefully we'll get another 1 or 2 carp species. Fermented porridge. That's another gibble, isn't it? I want to keep honeydew on, though. We can switch pea porridge. We'll switch pea porridge to cornmeal in a bit. Okay, so in real life, you catch roach on pearl barley and then wheat grains on bream. Okay. Imagine if I had PVA on there, though. So if we can't find it here, I think if we go by 5531, we're bound to see a random grass carp, right? I don't think so, Ramathor. I don't remember it, at least. Are they good? Roach eat anything? Size 18 boilie and was hard to get it out? Wow. Interesting. Extremely good? Is it on our server, on our Discord? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Ramathor. Are they copyrighted, or can I play them on stream? Or is that a Cole question? You can play them? Okay. So will I get docked on YouTube? Okay. We can always try it. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I was just curious. They're all originals, and they're not copyrighted. Oh, we should put in a sweet dough really quick. Y'all think a white bream would bite right here? Let's try a sweet dough real quick. Because it's that time of day. They're sent? Okay. Oh, it's actually on YouTube, first of all. Oh, I need to subscribe to his channel. All right, let me at least give him some advertising here. So this is Cole's YouTube, one of his songs for RF4.
They say the river remembers. Volkov.
Volkov.
Don't forget a man. Not
Nice.
his footsteps. Not his pride. Not the day she drags him under and spits him back out smar. I met him once. Felt him in the line like a living engine.
Somebody's got some
Tore
scars.
30 meters of braid from me. Snapped carbon like driftwood.
Snapped carbon. Oh my gosh. Okay. Am I looking forward to the World Cup? Yeah, at least a little bit. Is this the one that's... No, this is sweet dough. That sweet dough just gave us a...
Left me standing.
Are we talking the whole time?
Call at the line, cold black water crossing the spine, struck like lightning under the hole. Now the drag is singing, vicious and full.
What in the world? All right, hold on. Let me see the other one that you sent me. All right, there's one more. In case anybody's interested, this is the other one. What about you? Are you looking forward to the World Cup?
Day one.
Okay, so he's talking in all of them. I thought we were just playing music, so my expectations were a little off. This is called Egg Dough.
Big dough is cheap, bro. Just craft it, bro. They'll level harvest them fast. They lied.
Okay, hold on. I have to show you what we're listening to. Just like the picture he has. Hold on. I think I have to change this to this. All right, hold on. We've got to just enjoy this together.
On the counter, eggs in a pile. Click the craft button for the 10,000th time. Inventory filling, stacks to the sky. 0.1% just crawled by. Mosquito leg whispering, use it on me. But nothing is biting except my sanity. 380, 400 more. Why am I backing in a fish?
This is so good. I run a bakery now. You gotta whisper it to me, Odin.
Forums all saying it's the cheapest way. They didn't mention you'll do it all day. 200,000 living in bags. God don't even want it. They're laughing in chat. Try Abilene, try Sura instead. Crafting more dough, how my soul leaves my head. Happy hour coming, 4 times XP. Still takes a mountain of bakery to breathe. Inventory. Egg dough. 387,000. Throw it away, I give it for free. I still have enough for a small bakery. Every fisherman knows the truth, though the road to harvesting is paved with dough. Egg dough, egg dough, endless supply, the skill bomb all but so do the years of my life. So egg dough or if for pain, I just want it truth, but I'm begging again. One more batch. Maybe this one gives. Blind to person.
0.2%. All right, Cole. Cole's cooking a little bit. Wow. So one of them got taken down. He's not sure why. Wait, what is? I'm sorry. What is another day, another corn dog? Oh gosh. Egg dough, egg dough. Yeah, there's one that's called corn dog. I'll have to listen to that another time. My goodness. Okay. That was crazy. So Odin, were you trying to whisper me something or no? I wanted to go back to what Dan was saying. Who are you rooting for, Dan? You're hoping to see England out. You got beaten by a horrible Italy team. So sad. And McHugin was saying Denmark didn't qualify. So Drake says, I went the more expensive way with honey dough. Saved me quite some time. Yeah. And honey dough is so much more useful. Egg dough is not the worst, but it's no honey dough, let me tell you that. It's no honey dough. Scotland to win, as I'm half Scottish and half Northern Irish. Very nice. Very cool. Shoot, how long have we had a fish on this line? Like, I probably should be using... I didn't really realize how small of hooks we were going to go with. I probably should be using pickers or something. France is going to win it. You think so? Yeah, still not a white bream, so we'll switch this back to honey dough. Egg dough. And I got to work oatmeal. I mean, welcome back. Listen to your song. Cassavir, is that the name of a player? Oh, the corn dog one? I'll play it for a minute.
Coffee's cold. First cast. Fish got away, let's go! Alarm goes off, still pitch black. Load the lake, minute heart attack, rod repair. Barely air, while it's said nice try, rushing despair. Check the weather when it's 24, moon phase wrong. I can't take no more. Chat says trust me, the boat call spot slap 6 hours later, and I'm stuck with the same vibrate. Another day, another corn dog. Grind is silver like a full-time job. Fish got away, surprise, surprise. Line steps and real screams, there goes my pride. Another cast, another lie. That felt big, and so did the last 5. Welcome back, Payne's log. Living that RFO life is corn dog. Corn dog.
What got him on corn dog? That's so weird. Oh, man. Is there a corn dog you can buy in at Copper, or is it a hot dog? There is something on that little Copper kitchen thing. Probably Carps. Okay, so you think France is the best team, Dan? One stream, all you did was talk about corn dogs? Gotcha. So it's all about you. So is Cole making these songs, or is Cole going in and like, I mean, is AI involved in this? How did he come up with all this? France and Germany final. Interesting. He's using AI? Okay. Creative use of AI. Alright, so we have pea porridge, but it's daytime, and I'm going to take pea porridge off. I'm sorry. That was weird. He writes the majority of it. How often does the World Cup go as, like, how, I guess what I'm asking is how frequent are upsets in the World Cup, Dan? Or is it usually that, like, the best couple of teams end up in the final? Upsets are pretty frequent every time. The good thing about the honey dough is we are getting a really nice bite rate, but we really haven't seen a new fish species in forever. So unless we get a really, I guess, like a lucky carp pull or something, it might be time to switch spots to that other's place, see if there's other species biting down there. Oh, here we go. Put cornmeal in and immediately get a barbel. All right, so where are we here? We just need 3 more. Usually one of the big 3 get in, France, Germany, or Spain. I can't believe you have to do 14 species using bottom fishing. That's hardcore. Yes, Odin, you can put it in general Discord. That's fine. He made the music himself. If I can bet, it's Argentina-Brazil final. Nice. 2 South Americans, huh? All right, this is Hooked on Hooks.
Get hooked on love. Some on money. But this man, he got hooked on hooks. Let me tell you about Kawhi.
Kawhi had a pole and a cooler of beers, just a chill little hobby to wash off the years. He cast off the dock with a grin so wide, just a man, a line, and the ocean tide. No stress, he said, just passing the time till he caught one fish, and it blew his mind. He got hooked on the line, gone fishing all the time. Lures in his pocket, tackle on his mind. Lost his grip and started falling behind. He got hooked on the line.
This is such a, I mean, RF4 is already so niche. So to think about people who are inspired to, whether it's through AI or whatever, come up with like the theme songs of RF4, like bizarre. It's so bizarre. All right, I'll finish watching that later, Odin. That's cool. All right, so it sounds like you're saying 55-31 might be a good idea. No, don't sit down. Pick it up, please. All right, let's try this one. I went flying by the spot because I'm thinking about Cole making this, making those songs. Oh man. Yo, what's up, Nikki? How you doing? Yeah, it probably has been a while, at least at a reasonable time. Hope you're doing well. I bet. I bet you did, Ramathor. That's awesome. Good job. Good job, Cole. All right. What? So the other spot that they. Oh, crap. Oh, here it is. The other spot that they suggested in this post, at least, was 54.23. But I feel like that spot's not that far from where we are right now. I guess it's a little ways. 54.23. So we could go throw in down here as well if we're just wanting to try to get another random species. But it looks like their species list. How different is it? Oh, they did have a golden tench on honey doe. And that might be at the other spot. Maybe that's what they went down to the other spot for. Ooh, a chub. We also haven't had a common roach yet. Surely one of these spots will give up a common roach too, right? I mean, pearl barley. Roach love pearl barley. Boy, the chub are here. Well, if you need chub, this is a good spot to get chub for sure. Is bread a doe? No, bread's natural. I don't think it would count. make bread. That's the concerning part about bread these days. They're so artificial. You make it wet and it still doesn't turn into dough. FRND, greetings. Hope you're doing well. Oh, he did have a bleak though. So I guess if we put in really small hooks, even on these, we might get a bleak, huh? This cannot be my life. Egg dough, egg dough. American bread, yeah. Yeah, American bread these days. Have y'all seen that video of the person like putting American bread in like water and then squeezing the water out and the bread basically goes back to the same form it was before? What's wrong with your future, FRND? Like sponge. Yeah. It's like a sponge. I don't know how to do brightness. I don't think white balance is gonna help with brightness. Not trying to be a flashlight over here. What are you talking about, fine brightness button? Can't turn that light off. I don't know if that'll help. At least we have laws on what you can call food. I mean, I guess technically we do too, but just joking around and living my life as a carp angler and electrician. Hey, that sounds nice. That sounds nice. We've got crazy stuff in our bread. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's all about the money, but it's kind of weird the stuff that we're putting in foods these days. Camera control, lower the exposure or brightness. Okay, let's try that. Exposure or brightness. I'm gonna assume we need to do that on the video side, not the not actually OBS side. All right, brightness down. That's not real. I mean, that's not really what we're wanting, is it? Brightness. What about exposure? I mean, truthfully, all right, this is a sign of how. I mean, I know that's a little better because honestly, my shirt chat is black. It is black. And in my camera, it looks, before especially, it looked like gray or something. I don't know. Maybe that's better. Y'all tell me, but maybe that's a little better. So if you didn't get it at the other spot, there is barbel down here as well, which that's expected. This is like often where barbel are biting. All right. All right, let me take a bio break. I'll be right back. Yo, what's up, Disco? I never had a I never had a leather carp or a mirror carp, did I? What am I planning on catching in this spot? I actually don't know, Richie. Welcome to stream, by the way. First message. But one of the people that posted on Discord talked about this spot with honey doe and pearl barley. And at least on their list of fish that they've caught that are different than mine, one of the ones they had was golden tench, which, you know, is possible on honey dough. It might just be luck of the draw though. So I'm just kind of moving around, seeing what seems possible. Let's see, basic 3. We're 2 short, and we don't have leather or mirror, so that's probably. We also don't have grass. How likely would we get grass carp? Because there's that spot. Where's everybody catching grass carp on raspberry? Is that also 5531? Let me see where everybody is on bear. Yeah, 5531's got the grass carp, but I guess they're not biting on the dough. Maybe they don't like the lack of PVA I'm using. I'm not sure. Wait, here or 5531, Ramathor? And what kind of dough? Garlic dough. Maybe that's what I need to try. I guess I need to try that. Try that again. Not just egg dough? Okay, okay. You're trying to get the song playing in our heads again, I can tell. I know what you're up to. Egg can get rough? Really? Like at night? Egg dough could catch a rough? 55-31. That's interesting. Maybe I just need to go smaller hooks. Try that with garlic dough. Oh, tungsten lake trophy lake trout. That's awesome. Yeah, get some Cassavir. The opening. That was the first one I listened to, right? All right. This spot definitely seems slower than 55-31. Even if you could get a random golden tench here, it might not be worth. We don't necessarily need it, although we may if we're going to do the 14 one, but at least for the dough one, we don't. Did I listen to the whole thing? No, I think I skipped around a little bit. I was so confused. I wasn't expecting there to be words. I thought it was just going to be instrumental. The payoffs at the end. Kind of want to use like excuse me. You just want to finish one more? I don't like how it's pulling so hard on that rod, but I don't think it's actually a bite yet. It's nibbling. Let's see here. I need to go get my lunch. What are we at time-wise? All right, we're over 2 hours. Maybe I'll eat lunch and we'll see what we catch first thing in the morning. And then we'll start thinking about when are we switching to that new game, Soul Frame? At some point we'll switch over to Soul Frame. Then maybe PoE2 as well. I want to get a little better feel for what Soul Frame's like. We just got the first, like 15, 20 minutes yesterday. And just kind of curious what else they've got in this early build. Since I don't have my Sims Fishing Edition play. Yo, Bames John, what's up? Whoa! Is that the hook that's about to snap like that? Chilling and time killing. Yeah, doing well. Thanks for being here, Bames John. Good to have you in. Oh, I think we got our roach. All right. We just need one more species for that one. And I don't even want to think about that one. What's up, Oz? Is there fishing in Paralives? Interesting. All right. I've heard a rumor of a possible Chinese map. Does anyone know if it's confirmed or not? I don't think the rumors have been confirmed, but they did do some sort of survey or something where they talked about the possibility of a, I don't know if they said Chinese map or Asian map or something, but so there could be something to that. We don't know for sure. Is this fishing game halal friendly? What is that? Is that like the Muslim or can't remember what that is. Suitable for a Muslim diet. No pork, no alcohol. It is not. There is alcohol in this game, actually. I guess the answer is no. If my quick Google search brought me to the right answers of what you might mean by that. The way they slaughter their animals. Gotcha. All right. I'm going to go get my lunch. Y'all, if anything big gets on there, just take care of it for me. I gotta heat up a baked potato. It won't take long. And then we'll fish just a little bit longer, and then we're gonna go try the couple other things. I'll be right back. All right, y'all take care of it, chat. Oh. Wait, I mean, that's the first time that person's ever even left a chat in chat, Hilton. My guess is, I could be wrong, but my guess is that, like, if that's the first thing you've said in somebody's chat, then that just feels like you're trying to get a reaction, right? Again, I could be wrong. Piotrick, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. I don't know if I missed it, but Angler, thank you for the follow. Whew. Am I playing a card game? Whatever do you mean? I cannot figure out how that works. I'll show you in a minute. I was trying a new fishing demo. I was trying to make sure it at least somewhat worked before showing it on stream though. Yo, Arctic, a mule trophy? That's a big deal. Anything but finishing tasks? Yes. Oh, this food is good. I'm eating, it's just like potato with, a little bit of broccoli and cheese soup and a little bit of chili mixed on top. Trying to like, see if we can land a grass carp real quick. It's not even a good bite rate right now, but this is what Bear does sometimes. I feel like second hour is like a lot slower. And we've moved spots. I've often wondered, like, what does it do to the game, if anything, and maybe nothing, but what does it do to the game if you like fish in a lot of different spots within a short amount of time? Does that mess with like the way the programming works with spawning fish? All right, while we're waiting for a bite, this is the demo I was telling you about. I have no idea if it's any good. It might be terrible. It's called Lost Lures. It's a free demo on Steam. You can play single player, multiplayer. Right now it looks like there's 3 maps. It's interesting because it's kind of like a little bit more animated style graphics. It's also, I mean, what would you call that? Top down? You can zoom in though. I guess just third person. You can jump around. You can play this multiplayer, which I guess is interesting. You can get in the boat. Oh, I think I just... Come back to me, boat. Alright. But one thing that's a little weird is how you cast. So you hit tab to go in fishing mode. And then wherever you want to... Wherever you want to cast, like what direction, you drag from left to right, and then you try to release. Oh, you got to be fat. Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold everything. I don't understand how it works yet. That was too fast. Change the lure by opening the tackle box. Okay, how do I open the tackle box? Pike is a fish. Yes, thank you. Thank you, young one. Oh, okay. So the active lure is algae. It wants us to put the dotted albino on there. Okay, so you have to click it first and then drag it. I see a fish around the lure. Oh, did we catch something? Oh no, we did. Oh yeah, we did. We caught a 0.37 kilogram perch. Okay. We want to release it. Exploring the Finnish wilderness, whether on foot or by boat, the lakes are full of fish. You need to just find the good spots, tight lines. Tutorial complete. It was a baby perch. Is this a tackle store? No? Is there a tackle store yet? No. I don't want to start tutorial again. I barely made it through. Look at these quests. These are like quests that have just been mailed to me or something. What we've caught. All right, the map. Oh wait, was I in fish mode when I was trying to... No. Oh, there's a stream. Wait, can I pull out my map? No, I don't have a map. Oh yes, I do have a map. Holy cow. Okay, that's overwhelming. A green hornet. Wait, what did it say about it? It's a jig. Use gentle lifts and drops. Or real steady with short pauses. Wait, do I have a real fish on? Yeah, they use cafe orders. But it could be expanded a little bit if you know, if you wanted to. The quest system or the cafe order system. All right, let's just, oh crap. We're wading out into the water here. Just see what's in front of us. All right, that wasn't, oh, that's the drag reel, interesting. Want a tip for a good perch spot? Sure. Oh, it just gave us a good spot. That's cool. Doing a very small, very slow drop and go. Yeah, that'd be cool, Ramathor. You know, I think this is interesting. I think this demo has some interesting ideas. I like that just, you know, it's instead of trying to go for an ultra realistic graphic style, it's just sort of a fun graphic style. If you look at the demo, it looks like multiple people can play in a room at the same time, and you can all be sort of out there fishing. So it just depends on, it looks like spin fishing might be the only thing available right now, at least as far as I can tell. Oh my goodness, why is it going in circles? The name of this game is Lost Lures. Lost Lures. We don't know when it's coming out though. Well, I messed up the boat, so I can't go to where they wanted me to on the map. I also don't see it on this map, but on my little map here, it shows where they put in this recommendation for where to fish for perch. I also just haven't figured out how to cast consistently. I guess that was sort of okay. Wait, how do I... Oh, there we go. That's it. But I don't know how to control... how fast I'm reeling. Because it did talk about like a consistent But it seems like it's just reeling so fast right now. I would need to, oh, that's too, wow. Actually, that was going pretty good. So the trick seems to be to let go sooner rather than later. Oh yeah, that was a nice cast. Sure, there's a way to slow down your reel speed. Oh, maybe I never started the engine on the boat. It just says reeling left mouse button. I don't know. Pretty cool though, it's interesting. Always fun to try a new fishing game, just to see what's out there. Nice little demo. Might be worth exploring a little more. Oh, common roach. We just cannot find the grass carp. Maybe they just dried up entirely. All right. RF4 added third person. Yeah, seriously. That's funny. What if that is what RF4 looked like? You like put it in third person, all of a sudden it looked like those graphics. Okay. Make sure we don't have another fish on, and then I think I'm gonna transition to something else, chat. I think we'll play a little bit of that game that's in alpha